Hi everybody, welcome back to Goldactress, That Girl, the Fly Girl TV. And if you are new here, hello and how are you? Okay, so you guys landed on my video because you want to know how in the world I paid a $17,000 4-year term car off in just 5 months. If this is something you are interested in, something you're curious to know about, something you just want to do, go ahead and stay tuned to this entire video and I'll see you on the other side.
Who's that girl? It's Tiana, it's Tiana. Who's that girl? Better watch what you do.
Alright, so the number one thing that I did, literally, before I did anything else, before I did a budget, before I did anything else, was legit take my bank statement, take every debit credit card, and see what in the world I'm paying on. It's called the slash method, right? So I literally slashed everything that was not necessary for me at the moment. No Hulu, no Netflix, no gym membership, no anything like that. Wherever my money was just lacking or going to, I slashed it to the point where I even went to my phone bill. I saw that it was $170. I said, why in the world is my phone bill $170? What do I need? What do I not need? I realized that I was still paying installments on my actual phone. I had an AirPod that I had on there. It was just so many different things that I had on there that I'm like, yo, let me just pay these things off right now so I don't accrue these miscellaneous bills, because $50, $40, $30 adds up, believe it or not. So I paid them all off. I own my cell phone, and it brought that $170 bill down to $70. So now I have an extra $100 that can go towards my freaking car. My insurance, I paid not monthly. I saved it, paid it 6 months in advance, so I have 6 months to focus on my car. Like legit, small bills, no credit cards, no debt and credit cards, nothing of that nature. Legit, slash everything. Don't play yourself. Don't eat out. Don't do that. Slash it, like legit, okay? That's the number one thing. If I had to worry about all of these other small bills, my brain and the way that I function, I would never have gotten to knock this out in 5 months. Absolutely not. All right, the next step, my budget. But I know you hear that a lot, and it sounds like, oh yeah, of course you gotta have a budget in order to pay this off. But it's something about a budget for me that goes with your money mindset, if that makes sense. It's about the importance. It's about your priorities. It's about things that you know will benefit you later down the road, a sort of delayed gratification. Do you want to really, after you slashed and paid off all those little miscellaneous debts, really sit down and focus on how I can calculate and get this debt paid? So I'm going to give you an example of this budget. If I have $17,000 that I need to pay in 5 months, I'm going to divide, and I get paid bi-weekly, so that's 2 checks a month. $17,000 divided by 5, right? Once you divide $17,000 by 5, it gives me this amount, and this amount divided by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 checks gives me this amount. Does that make sense? So you need to know where your money lies and how much you can achieve in that medium. That's your budget. And once you do that, that's when you know you're gonna have to hustle to pay it off. What can I do to get that amount each check? When it comes to the budget, it's also a part of the grind, okay? If that makes sense. So once you budget your stuff and then you see, okay, this is how much money I need to get to this point, and I don't have enough, then I'm gonna have to grind. I'm gonna have to hustle. I DoorDashed. I sold a lot of my clothes on Poshmark. I even was a substitute teacher, and I worked overtime for my job. Like, I was not playing. If you can find any area, do you need me to cut your child's hair? Whatever skill you can, a second hustle to get this paid off, you can do it. You can find the money. If you believe in it, you can totally, your mind will help you find the money. Trust me. It is not an easy process. Don't get me wrong, but it can be done. I am a living testimony 5 months, bruh. 5 months. Also, in regards to this, my mindset on this, right, is that all the money that you do receive, so like say for instance your taxes or these stimulus checks or any money that you did not budget in for, that's not your money. If you're in the red, which means debt, then that money is not yours. Does that make sense? So that's what I did too. My taxes, my stimulus checks, everything that surprise birthday money, whatever, it all went there. The goal is that you don't want to pay extra interest. If I would have known about that, bruh, a long time ago, I would have definitely been doing so many other things faster, quicker, or probably wouldn't even have a credit card or a loan. Like, honestly, I would have probably just saved my own money and just paid it out, and then it would have been that. Like, to be able to have to pay for your car and then pay the bank because they helped you get the car, that is such, when you really think about it, it's like, what? I'm paying 2 people for a car that's going to depreciate in value? Are you kidding me? So yeah, think about that when you think about your car or anything you have a loan on. Like, no, you're paying twice. You're paying twice if you pay the minimum balance. So you want to pay big balances. You want to pay the principal only. Does that make sense? Principal only. Get that principal down, baby, because the longer each day is there, they collecting that debt, they collecting that money, they getting rich and you getting poor. No, it's not happening. So definitely that is key. Okay, so the third thing I did was say no. I'm not doing that. Legit, people are gonna want you to go here. People are gonna want you to do things. This is the time to miss out so that you can do everything later on. I know Dave Ramsey says live like nobody else so that you can live like nobody else. Like, that is legit, like, true. I was living like nobody else, as in I wasn't going to nobody's party, I wasn't going to nobody's event, I was going home working. And it might sound boring, it might sound like you missing out on life. Oh my God, grow up. Like, literally, don't even worry about that, because at this point in life, you out there, majority of the people out there are hanging out doing whatever, and they is just as broke, or they have so much debt, but nobody knows how to say no. Legit say no. Like, I can't do that. And then after a while, people are going to start to respect the fact that you are serious, and then it's going to be admirable. Okay, number 4, the 4th step. Honestly, I'm a very independent woman. Always has been one of my skills. However, it is also one of my faults. And with this being said, it is okay to ask for help. If you know people that can help you, for example, if you live with somebody, have them pay the majority of the bills so that you can just throw all your cash onto your car. And it's just for a few months. You hold you down for a few months, you know what I'm saying? If you got parents, whatever the case may be. And if you don't have that outlet, that's okay. Being independent is fine, but you're gonna ask your job. You're gonna ask somebody. You'll be surprised if you open your mouth and you say, bro, is there any way that I can do extra this or go and do extra that? Somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, for sure. Just ask. Don't be afraid. Don't keep this in a bubble. Be around people, like-minded people who are willing to give you certain avenues to get what you need to get done. Because at the end of the day, it's about being debt-free. It's about the financial freedom. It's about the money mindset. It's about being on a track to just live your life, okay? And also, for me, like I said, I'm very independent. But if it wasn't for the help of my boyfriend, I probably would not be where I am. Just asking for help, you know, he helped me with a lot mentally, emotionally, and literally physically. He helped, you know, and so I just thank him for that. And that's what you need to do for yourself. If they can't help you with monetary means, let them help you mentally get through the struggles of wanting to do the things that you're normally used to doing, but knowing that if you continue to be consistent on this, you can get the finish line. Okay, the last step that is the most important, in my honest opinion, is manifestation. It's the help of the Most High. If you're not into that, I mean, that's neither here nor there. That's your business. That's your prerogative. But this is what I did. I legit wrote it down. I made it plain. That is in scripture. I prayed on it, and I asked God to show me the way. If that's the help you need, then ask him. And he said, if you believe it, if you think it, if you want it, it will be yours. And he did things for me that helped me tremendously. And so I say to you, go ahead and manifest it. Manifest it. This is what you want. Manifest everything. You can bend energy. Energy is a real thing. It's a real life matter, and you have the power to control it. Your tongue speaks life or death. Okay, so if you're saying you can't get it done, if you're saying that you're broke, if you're saying that you don't have it, then you're not going to ever have it. But if you're saying, I got this, I'll make a way, God got me, it's going to be done, you will have it. And I got it. That's what I did. And I am a testament to this. I had to sit down here and legit make this video. I was a little apprehensive at first because I didn't really, know how people would take this. But I said, somebody might want to hear how I did this, bro. Like, I'm not joking. I paid my car off in 5 months. $17,000. $17,000. I had a 4-year term, bro. The bank would have took almost $5,000 to $6,000 extra from me. So that $17,000 would have went to like $25,000. Like, learn how interest works. Learn how it works. And learn what it is that you're doing when you pay that small amount that they're doing. That's a trick. Like, no, you want to be gazillion. You want to be on it, and you want to pay it off, like, by any means necessary. Like, that's how you have to be. You have to be on it. So manifest it. Get it out of you. And once you do this, once you knock this out of the park, you will feel like you could conquer the world. Like, right now, the Olympics is happening. I feel like I've won 3 gold medals for myself. Just for myself. And I want you to do that for you. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. All of these steps, if you need me to go further into detail, let me know. I will make it one video on that solid step. These are just my overall 5 steps, of course. Okay, everybody, so those were the 5 crucial steps that I took in order to help pay this car off in 5 months. If that was something that you like, please, again, like, subscribe to future content. I'm very informative about a lot of different things. And pass this on. It could inspire somebody else, and just give them some sense of sanity that they're not alone. And I will see you guys in the other video. Bye-bye.
You can do it too. Punchinella, punchinella.